One coach's opinion. Ooh, excuse me. One coach's opinion, night version, y'all. Let me see if I can get this done tonight. Yeah. So, first of all, congratulations to Tierra Brown. This one's for you, baby. T-baby. You went over there and did it. See, now first let me say this. A lot of people would be like, oh man, you gonna go over there in her hometown and blah, blah, blah. Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta take chances. T-Baby took that chance when she did her thing, the Dark Menace. So look, let's keep it real, because I didn't see the fight at first. That's why I didn't make any one coach's opinion on it. So I want to see the fight. I watched the fight. Now, honest opinion here. Let me turn this down. Okay. I watched the fight, so I'm watching the fight, right? And Tierra comes out, she wins the first round. To me, she won the first round easily. Now, without the bias of the commentators and stuff like that, I thought they was being a little bit biased and stuff, but I looked at what was going on and stuff, and I said, okay, she'll get through this, man. You know what I'm saying? It's work. Now, here's the thing that shocked me. And this is my honest opinion. I gave Skye rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5. I thought she was boxing a little well. I felt Tierra was still applying the pressure, but I thought she was kind of escaping. Towards the 4th and 5th, she really started extremely holding. And I said, okay, Tierra must be breaking her down because she's starting to hold. Tierra must be probably going towards her left a little bit better, cutting the ring off because she's not able to spin off anymore. Either she's tired or Tierra's putting the right step in there and it's making her hold a little bit more. Now Tierra's working, and it started going like almost like Tierra said it was gonna go. When I saw the interview when she was like, you know, Skye likes to punch one punch at a time and get away and run. Nobody wants to see that, man. I'm coming to mix it up and all like that. And that's kind of how the fight went. So let's keep going. The next thing I know, it's like the 6th round, and I'm saying to myself, well, damn, did Shorty get robbed? You know what I'm saying? Did they rob her in her own town? Because she had a good flow of rounds to me in a row to make it seem like it turned around, especially if you know the results. That's why I don't really like watching fights when I know the results, because it makes me overthink. Because I'm thinking, man, with these rounds, what happened to change? So Tierra happened to change. Cut the ring off. Started cutting the ring off more. Shorty was holding. I really felt Skye should have got a point from holding and to add to everything else. So then Tierra started coming up, stepping up in the 6th, stepped up in the 7th, stepped up in the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. Now, shout out to Nesto, because, I mean, I guess he told her what to do and changed. I saw he was very adamant in the corner. I listened to some of his corner instructions. I thought the corner instructions were good. And Tierra, I thought she followed them. So then, now I'm starting to see, okay, now I see how she won this fight. So I had to fight 96 to 94. I really felt they should have took a point for holding, because you could easily see her clamping Tierra's arms and wasn't letting her get away and stuff like that. The ref was warning and warning and warning. I guess he just didn't want to take a point. So, and you could tell the crowd went into it. The announcers were still kind of going Skye's way up until around the 6th, 7th round. Then they started to give Tierra a little prop. That's when you know you're in their hometown, you're in Australia. And the funny part is, Skye said it in her interview after the fight. I thought maybe since I was a champion and I was in Australia, that right there to me says I thought because I was a champion and it was in my hometown, they would give it to me instead of her. You know, if that's what you're feeling. So, with that being said, my score actually matched what I thought. You know what I'm saying? When I actually scored it, I was actually scoring the fight as I was watching it. It came up to 96-94, so it did match one of the judges. And I mean, one of the judges had, of course, maybe she was right, and the Australian judge had it opposite her way. And like, I don't really even see how it could have been, how she could have won. Not to be funny. And she even said, I didn't feel like I was myself. No, Tierra made you not feel like you were yourself. You were yourself, because I wouldn't even be saying this if Tierra didn't predict what she was going to do and how she was going to do it. I'm going to press you out. I'm going to throw a lot of punches. You don't want to throw these punches. And shout out to Nesto, because I did hear him say, let your hands go, blah, blah, blah. You got to keep punching and show that she's whole. And she did hold. She held for survival. Now, I watched Skye fight. I think Skye's a good fighter. She's a good boxer. She likes to move, kind of my style. But you have to learn to do a little bit more, and you got to throw some more punches. But other than that, it was a pretty good match, man. I mean, shout out to Tierra, you know, for doing what you had to do. You went to Australia, became a world champion. And, you know, it's great to see somebody that you watched through the amateurs, watched young, watched police officer, watched do all that, and finally become a world champion. So shout out to Tierra. You did what you had to do. You said you were going to do it, and you did it the way you said you were going to do it. You pretty much predicted this fight. So now, you know, I'm really proud of your boxing IQ as well. Now, Nesto, the crew, coaches, y'all did a wonderful job getting Tierra ready, or she was ready already. I mean, give them credit where credit's due. I mean, I thought it was a good fight. The movement, I thought the movement had Tierra a little bit confused at one time. I don't think confused, rather, but it was making her miss a little bit, but it was, can Skye keep up the pace? I mean, one thing about that, I watched Skye fight, and she breaks people down, and you know, with her movement and her boxing. But if anybody knows Tierra is a dog. You're not going to break her down. You're either going to have to spin off and touch her all night and run all night, or you're gonna have to hold it or try to survive like you did. Great fight, Tierra. Like I said, I'm so proud of you. You know, we got history, and good history, that is. Don't let me throw some on the internet, some crazy shit. We have history of, you know, I've been around you a while, watched you fight for a long time. We've always been respectful, so I'm proud. I was really proud to see what was going on. I'm sorry I didn't watch it live. I really couldn't get the timing down. And by the time I woke up and I was thinking about what time this fight come on, I'm looking on. The first thing I see is my man, and new. And I'm like, oh my God, she did it. She did it. You know what I'm saying? And not to see the fight, like I said, I guess y'all were more in the praying mode, and Skye was more in the hands up mode. So I was like, you know, return on, damn, she, you know, Skye just looked confident, overconfident. And you shook up the world. I know it feels great. Congratulations. I hope everything's going well for you. And I guess probably see you soon if I stop past Hillcrest to give you congratulations in person, man. Shout out to Nesto. I think I saw Metro over there doing their thing over there. So great job, fellas in the corner. Great job, fighter, for following instructions, doing what you had to do. And it's another one for the books, you know what I'm saying? And I know Tierra is not from here, but I feel like she is. So I'm not trying to take your fight away from you, Florida, but Tierra will always get DC love. One coach's opinion. I don't know if you got to see the fight. If you didn't, it's on YouTube. Check it out. Tierra Brown and new.